Today we're changing the battery on this 2011 Lincoln MKZ, and if it's your first time changing a battery, you're in the right place. First things first, you gotta pop the hood. If it's your first time popping the hood, there's a little lever to fully release it. All right, we found our battery. When it comes to taking the battery out, you're gonna need an 8mm down here to unlock the battery from its position that it's in. And then you can also use that 8mm to loosen up the terminals. This Lincoln has a really bad vibration. We're thinking it's due to a bad battery, not supplying enough power to the coils or injectors. Follow along to see if this fixes that issue. We got a die-hard gold, I thought this said Duralast, but it just says die-hard on it, I guess. If you're buying a battery for the first time from a hardware store, there is a must-know at the end, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. First you need to take the red cap off, and then it comes with some dielectric grease to keep from corrosion, and some of these to help with corrosion as well. So red positive, black negative. I also got one other thing here. Die-hard terminal cleaner, because I originally thought it was corrosion. This is the reason why this didn't want to start. And I cleaned it off the best I could, but it wasn't very good. And when I'm putting in this new battery, I just want to make sure I get it really cleaned off. It wasn't so much the battery terminal, it's more so the connection here. I just want to make sure it's as clean as can be. So no new corrosion starts up again. Clean both of these. Just to make sure we've got a good connection. Again, I'm using this end here just to try to get rid of all the corrosion. And then there is another side to this right here that you can use for the terminals, but my terminals are nice and clean. Got a little battery koozie on here. There we go. Put some dielectric grease. Now I blame the battery issues on not having a warm garage to put Emily's car in. Hopefully that changed this summer and we get our garage finished. Now for the hard part, getting our battery back in here. Everything in the right spot. There we go. Get the battery clamped down. There we go. Got our connections. Make sure that's on all the way. There you have it. Now we've got our battery installed. Let's turn this puppy over and see if she wants to start. And here's a little bit better of a shot of that bolt that holds the battery in. All right, the new battery definitely works better than the old battery. Important thing to know before you go to the hardware store is they may charge you a core fee, which means they want your old battery. In that case, buy the new battery, swap it out with your old battery, and then go back and bring your new battery in, or your old battery in, and they will give you that fee back. I had an extra battery sitting around, so I just brought that in, swapped it out so I could do this change here at my house. Now the original issues we had with our Lincoln MKZ was it sputtered when we started it. It was kind of a little rough, so I didn't think the battery would completely solve the problem, which it didn't. When I went in to get this battery, to do this battery swap, the check engine light was on, so I had them run the codes. They run the codes for free, and they printed off the diagnostic for me. And it said that there was a P0205 code, which is a injector code on cylinder 5. The engines on these are right to left, so when a cylinder isn't working properly, that would explain the kind of vibration moving forward and backwards, because the cylinders kind of go forward and backwards. So now I've got to look into how to replace cylinder 5 injector. It could also be spark plug or the coil. Stay tuned to find out. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. It really helps out our channel a ton, and you don't want to miss what is actually wrong with this Lincoln MKZ. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.